I'm Jewel, and this is Reverse the Verse.
Reverse the verse. Reverse the verse.
I'm going to listen to 10 seconds of one of my songs backwards, and then I have to guess which one it is. I'm gonna go with Who'll Save Your Soul. That wasn't as easy as I thought. It's the first song I ever wrote. I wrote that when I was 16 because I wanted to hitchhike through Mexico for spring break, like all parents hope their family does one day, and never thought I would be here listening to it backwards with all of you. I'm gonna go with Foolish Games. Nice. I wrote Foolish Games to try and rip off Leonard Cohen. Basically, I fell in love with the famous Blue Raincoat, and when I was 18, I wanted to try and write something that evoked the type of nostalgia and very visual type of writing that Leonard did. Follow your heart, your intuition. Intuition? Intuition. Oh my God, this song pissed so many people off. Coming out of the 90s, singer-songwriters weren't allowed to be pop. I mean, it sounds weird now to say that. I really wanted to write a pop album. I love Cole Porter. And I liked his writing because he wrote pop music where, first of all, he wrote the lyrics and the music, which was kind of unusual for the Tin Pan Alley era writers. And I wanted to write a smart pop record because Cole Porter was smart. He didn't pull punches. They were clever, heartfelt. And so that was the fun for me, but it definitely caused a lot of heat. But thank God for my gays, because my gays got it. They understood. They carried me through. I'm gonna go with Standing Still. Standing Still was a little bit of a departure. That's when I was playing 20,000 seat sheds with folk music, you know, all mid-tempo jams. So I had nothing up-tempo. So on my next record, I started writing more up-tempo songs, but didn't quite get there. Like Hands was not exactly, you know, up-tempo. And so Standing Still is where I started finally writing a record that had stuff that was still heartfelt and singer-songwriterly, but also had up-tempo stuffs for the bigger venues. That's You Were Meant For Me. You Were Meant For Me I wrote with my friend Steve Poltz. We wrote it going to Mexico on a songwriting trip. It ended up being a crazy drug bust story. We didn't have drugs. These federales came up to us and we asked them the obvious and pertinent question, do you know where we could get a boat to go whale watching? And they said we could go with them. So we get on the boat, I'm looking for whales, and it turns out they're looking for drug smugglers. And we ended up finding some, and it ended up going on this crazy high-speed chase, hiking through the desert, finding drugs. There's a picture of it if you guys Google Jewel drug bust story. You'll see me when I look 12, but I'm 18. And you'll see my friend Steve, who wrote You Were Meant For Me with me, and I'm holding like an AR-15, and he's holding a kilo of weed. Then we wrote You Were Meant For Me after that. I don't know why, but that's what happened. I'm Jewel, and that was Reverse the Verse. I do have a new song out, though, and it's called Grateful, and another one called No More Tears, and I have an album coming out soon. If you're into philanthropy, I have a youth foundation where we work with at-risk youth, and raising funds is very difficult right now due to COVID. So if you're inspired, please go to inspiringchildren.net.
Reverse the verse. Reverse the verse.